Okay, so the theme of tonight's talk is when life gives you lemons. Okay, I'm sure you heard of the phrase, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And this talk is a sharing by the 3 millennials from the Straits Times Generation Grid series. Maybe let me give an introduction about what Generation Grid is. In 2017, the Straits Times started this column on resilient millennials, youth under 35 who have gone through major adversity in their lives, be it a serious illness, a disability, or very troubled family backgrounds. And we ask them how they cope with it, what helped them to cope and how they overcome it. So it's an ongoing series that runs every alternate Wednesdays. And maybe let me just share a bit about why I chose this topic, what pain and adversity in life have taught me. Because actually I believe that everybody has to go through pain and suffering.
We found out later that I had broke my spine, that I could not walk again. I think emotionally it felt like there was no hope. In the first year, whenever I had to talk about what happened to me, about the accident, I would cry every time. It made me think about how much I had lost, like all that independence, being able to just go wherever I wanted to go or do whatever I wanted to do. I think during the initial years, the story that I was telling myself was mostly, I used to do this, I used to be able to swim, I used to be able to cycle, I used to be able to travel. Maybe I don't tell those stories as much, and I think that I want to tell new stories of like my present and also better stories to also define what the future could be for me instead of just being stuck in the past. So at that point of time, I felt that the problems were not going to resolve, and I cannot wait until the problems to resolve before I go back to work. And me not working means that I have the luxury of time to just dwell on these problems, and it wasn't healthy. I could not have imagined being here today, being where I am today, if it was 5 years ago. I didn't think that there would be a place where I would feel happy or normal again. But I think today I can say that I am happy with my present, and I'm able to think about the future and also dream about achieving new things in my life that I thought were not possible, and I am contented with it.
I'm Azlin. So maybe what I'm going to say might be a repetition of what is in the video. So I did have an accident 6 years ago. During the time when I had the accident, I thought that it was a near-death experience. I thought that I might not have survived because when they sent me to the hospital, I was having trouble breathing and there was a lot of blood, and yeah, so then the moment I reached the moment I reached the hospital, then the doctor put me into surgery, and then I woke up from the surgery thinking, oh, I survived, but then I ended up acquiring a physical disability. So the doctor said that I only have 3 to 5% chances of walking again. And I had to stay in hospital for a period of 3 months. And for the first month, I wasn't allowed a mirror because the skin on my forehead was torn open, and I had about 7 stitches on my face. And the reason why I had trouble breathing during the accident was because I had punctured my lungs. My ribs were fractured, my pelvis was dislocated, and there was so many scars on my body. But the worst thing that happened was that I injured my spinal cord. Yeah. So what that means is that I'm unable to move or feel anything below my waist, and so the spinal cord basically works like it carries messages to your brain and to the other parts of your body. And so when your spinal cord is damaged, then the messages cannot be sent or received. So it's like making a call on a broken phone, like a normal phone and the cord's broken. So no matter how hard you dial or how many times you call, the call's just not going to go through. So that was what it meant for me. Of course, it was heartbreaking, and it was the process of recovery was very long, and it was quite hard. I sort of lost my identity, because who are you if you're not able to do the things that you love? And I couldn't do things like, so I used to really enjoy going to the beach, watching the sunset, just feeling the sand on my feet, or traveling overseas, or just randomly going out to any place, just knowing that you can, because you can depend on yourself, right? But then I needed help to get out of bed, I needed help to shower, I needed help to get dressed, and those are all very basic things that anyone and everyone can do. And I've always thought that, like, okay, so if you go through an injury or an accident, as long as you try long enough and hard enough, you should be able to recover. There's no reason why you shouldn't, right? That was what I thought. But then until I heard about this spinal cord injury and it happened to me, then I realized, like, no matter how much I try to move or feel my legs, I just can't. I immediately felt like a failure. So every day I really prayed and really hoped that one day I will be able to walk again. And the people around me, they told me that, like, I should always have hope. Don't give up. If I believe, like through the power of belief, then maybe one day I'll be granted my miracle. That I'll be able to walk again. And it seems like, everybody else is able to walk again. It didn't seem like a big thing to want. But honestly, praying for a miracle is quite difficult. It's very painful, because you're praying, you're putting all your hopes on something that you cannot have. And so I did give up on the hope of being able to walk again, because it was just too painful. And it's like, you love someone who you've already lost. You know that you're never going to get them back. So the logical thing, obviously, is to move on, right? So moving on for me, I was like, how do I move on? Like, I cannot even move. Like, I need a wheelchair to do all my things, right? So, and I felt like a prisoner in my own body. I cannot move. Like, I don't even know where to start. But when I gave up that hope on walking, like, I focused on what I was able to do. Like, I can still use my mind, I can still use my hands. And so I worked on little goals for myself, like, okay, maybe today if I can transfer out of it myself, or just making little goals, little changes, like just taking one thing at a time. Because if you take everything, it might be a bit overwhelming. And then so I think that worked out for me. I still continued therapy, and making those little changes ended up making a big difference in my life. And it makes me like where I am today. And but I remember the first time when I tried to get ready on my own. That was my goal for the day. Like, I wanna go out and then get ready on my own. Then I took like about an hour plus to complete everything. And then by the time I wanted to go out, I was like, okay, I'm very tired. I have used all my energy to get ready now. But the more I did it, with practice, it got easier. the time was shortened, and yeah, you just get used to it. Yeah, so those little goals really helped me. And what else should I say? So now when I look at my life, like making all those little goals and focusing on what I can achieve, I realize that I have, because I've gone back to work and I've achieved other milestones in my life, and I realized that my prayer was answered in a different way. I'm not able to walk again, but I wanted to walk again because I felt it was the only way that I could feel happy again, that I could give, receive, or be worthy of love or of people, you know. So, but now I realize, regardless of whether I can walk or not, I still have happiness in my life, because I'm surrounded by a circle of people who support me, and I have my friends, I have my loving husband, you know, I have a mom who will always have my back, and I have my clients who will go through things with me, and I also have my wonderful team who I work with, and yeah, and I like what I do every day, and I feel that, yeah, so that's my journey through pain. So I think that you know, good things happen and bad things happen, but that is life. And I think it's the thing it's what we tell ourselves about the things that happen to us that really makes the difference. As we behave the way we think and feel. So it's about what we do next. And I think it's okay for someone to grieve, to take the time, to just feel sad when they need to, but then when it's time to move on, then yeah,